Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best salary cap lineup that you can build right now for round 2 of salary cap here in season 2 of NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So first things first, let's talk about why salary cap is worth complaining here in season 2. So even if you did not play salary cap at all in the first round of season 2, you can still get a diamond hidden gem for free from salary cap. If you did get the first 2 shattered prize pieces from round 1 of salary cap, then you are still able to get 2 free diamond hidden gems from salary cap this season. With the first one being the salary cap reward from the first 2 shattered prize pieces, and then the one that you could get at 500 points this round, and then the last one would be from the one at 2,500 points, and then the last 2 pieces from the last round of salary cap that will start here in a couple of weeks. But me personally, I honestly really enjoy salary cap. I think it's a fun game mode. I think the fact of the matter is the fact that salary cap is so non-pay to win at all is also very cool, and I think as a whole the rewards are actually decent this season. So they're the same rewards for round 2 as they were for round 1, but that is a badge option pack at like 100 points, a shoe variety pack I believe at 250 or 300 points, and then a shattered prize piece for that diamond hidden gem. You need 3 of them, so whatever, if you didn't get any from the first round of salary cap, then you're going to need these 2 and then 1 more from the last round. If you did get maybe 1 from the first round of salary cap, then the one from 500 here and the one for 2,500 here would do it as well. But an 80 plus premium player pack is at 800. I just got that one. And then 1,000 points is 500,000 MT. 1,500 points is an 84 plus hidden gem, and then at 2,000 points is 10,000 MT. 2,500 points is another diamond hidden gem prize piece, and then 5,000 is a barbecue buckets deluxe 10-pack box. Which, if this is like the Dukes of Dunk 10-pack box that was dropped in the first round of salary cap this season, then this kind of still sucks. And the reason for that is because they literally made it to where this deluxe box was only 1 card per pack instead of the full 5 card packs, which literally makes it even significantly worse in terms of value, and just kind of 2K being a little bit scummy, to be totally honest, doing that, because that is garbage, no doubt about it. But I do think as a whole that the diamond hidden gems are worth grinding for sure, and that's really the main reason at the end of the day I think this is worth doing. With that being said, the salary cap lineup that I'm running this weekend, or I guess this round, is right here, and we have Ruby Mario Chalmers, who for 800 MT should literally be every single person's starting salary cap point guard, especially considering that he is, I mean, how much is this card? 10k MT max? Like, I think he might have, maybe he's gone up slightly since yesterday. I don't know if he has or not, to be honest, but if he has, he's still probably worth his price. Yeah, he's even cheaper than that. He's like less than 7k MT. You can get this card for under 7k. That's an incredible value for the best budget point guard in the game. A card who has, as a base card, 26 total badges, including relatively pretty much every single important defensive badge. And then, I mean, you want handles for stays, limitless range, upgraded if possible. That'd help. A movable enforcer, strong handle, shifty shooter. There's a couple badges you'd like him to get, but this is an insanely complete Ruby for 800 salary. Just gives you an absolute steal of a deal for a card to use in salary cap. I really like Vince Carter at the 2 for 1,200 as well. I know he's not, I mean, there are a couple other good budget shooting guards you could use, like Thabo Sefolosha, Albert King, cards like that. But for 1,200 salary, which I know Sefolosha is like 2,000. I don't know exactly how much Albert King is, but I think he's probably a little bit more as well. No, he's 1,200 as well, so he'd be a good option also. But my Vince does have on-ball menace added, which is one badge I did add to him. He also has bronze headshot specialist, bronze dimer. I don't even remember when I added those, to be honest, but a little bit more badge than basic Vince. He's got an incredible fade and an incredible jump shot, and therefore is overall a really, really nice card because he's still a great slasher. I think offensively he's really good in salary cap, and defensively he holds his own enough. James Posey, again, the value, 1,200 salary for a guy who has 21 gold badges, 2 silver badges, just like really, really souped card, versatile, good defender with pretty much every single important defensive badge. And gold Deadeye, posterizer, limitless range, slippery off ball, unpluckable, bailout, stuff like that, set shot specialist, strong handle as well offensively. Just a really good 3-and-D small forward option, and I think, again, his salary is nice. 1,200 for Sharif Abdur-Rahim. I've talked about this card a million times. His badges are as good as anybody. I've used him in 116 games, and I think you can guess why, because he is a very capable shooter, versatile defender, does pretty much everything well, and doesn't really have any significant flaws as a card. And I mean, I've got a couple extra added badges on him too: pick dodger, slippery off ball, and limitless range. But he does have some lower tier badges still, but I have some of them upgraded, and either way, he is really, really good. As a 6'9" power forward who kind of does everything well. And then Ronnie Cycli, there are other cards like Ronnie as well, diamonds that are in that 2,000 salary. I think it's really worth using at least one or two of those diamonds, because if you can get the diamonds that are cheaper, the 2,000 salary, 2,500 salary max, those are the types of diamonds that can be really, really good when you can use them. Now, the problem with this is that with 10,000 salary, you are a bit limited in terms of how much salary you can allot to a specific player, which is why I personally would not go over 2,500 myself. But even here, I mean, you see Jack Marin's 2,500. Maybe I could find a spot for him. Franz Wagner, same thing. Like, there are some really, really good cards that you can use for salary cap that are more affordable and cheaper. Jaime Jaquez from the Dia de los Muertos event this weekend is 2,500 as well. With that being said, I personally like to have a good bench as well, and I have a solid bench. Derek White, actually, for an Emerald, a very good defensive point guard. He can dunk wide open. His release is very smooth, and he's got Gold Challenger, Pick Dodger, On-Ball Menace, Silver Glove, Bronze Off-Ball Pass, Set Shot Specialist, Lightning Launch. So for an Emerald point guard, I actually really like this card. I have used him a bit just off my bench, and he has done a couple of good things. He doesn't play much. My bench doesn't play much in salary cap, but it's nice to have a bench that you can sub in for 3 minutes or so to give your starters a small rest. And Derek White for 300 salary is just an absolute steal. Marquise Daniels is 500 salary for a guy who's got solid badges all the way around, has some defense, Silver On-Ball Menace, Immovable Enforcer, Glove Interceptor, Gold Challenger, Off-Ball Pass, Pick Dodger, etc. I like this card defensively, and his jumper is very fast, plus he's got an 85 driving dunk, and that to me is enough for a solid bench piece. Jamario Moon is just nice release, really good offensive card. He's super athletic with a 95 driving dunk, and 84 3-ball, and a smooth jumper. I know defensively he's bad, but he doesn't need to be good defensively, because he's going to play like 3 minutes, and he's going to guard the worst scorer on the court while he's in the game for those 3 minutes. So overall, I think the value in this card is really, really nice. Again, for 400 salary. Larry Nance Jr. is 6'8", can shoot well, can dunk really well, pretty versatile defender, good rebounder, decent speed, good agility, good vert, great vert actually, and decent-ish badges as well. I mean, I just think, again, a guy who has a smooth release, who can shoot open, is really, really athletic as a finisher, which helps him to be an effective roller and to open up the threat of the pop because of how athletic he is. And I think defensively is solid enough with pretty good 80-plus stats pretty much across the board to be a really, really good card at the power forward position as well. And then I'm paying 1,200 salary for Amethyst Anthony Davis as my backup center. And I think AD, I mean, is he worth 1,200 salary coming off the bench? I could 100%, for example, slide Larry Nance to the 5 and put in like another Emerald, like, for example, Luke Walton, which would give me a little bit of space to upgrade somebody in the starting lineup. But I really like having a dominant center on the court at all times, and having Ronnie Cycli and Anthony Davis as my centers in salary cap gives me a ton of flexibility lineup wise, and really helps to anchor my bench as well with a really good big who can stretch the floor, solid defensively, decently fast enough. A solid card still in my team, and overall I think the perfect cap to a bench. And remember, injuries happen pretty commonly, especially in salary cap if you try to run the same lineup the whole game, so it's nice to have bench options at every position and to be able to sub in your bench for a couple minutes to give your starters some rest, because a lot of people will try to run 5-mans, and I think it's always nice to have a little bit of an extra bench to work with. So with that being said, it's going to do it for this video. Hope y'all did enjoy. Hope it helped y'all out. If so, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.